Good morning, dear children. Now, this class is for class 4th A. Today, you don't have online class, so I thought of sending a short video for you so you can listen to it and cherish it. Also, you can go through it. Okay, I hope you all are keeping well. So, the same case with you also. And every day's lesson. Don't think that now your first semester is over, you are completely free. Don't do that. Every day, trying to keep reading. Keep reading. Develop some reading habits. That reading habits leads you to learn good English. Okay, read lot. I also like reading most of the times. So I brought 2-3 books here. I am also trying to read every day. So short stories you bring and read them. Now, coming to the textbook, lesson 7, haircut. Haircut. What is haircut now? You most probably everybody is knowing what is haircut. You go to the barber to cut your hair. Usually go, isn't it? Now, girls sometimes go to the beauty parlor or boys they go to the barber saloon. So, here is a fellow, funny fellow, going for his haircut. Like a comedy type. This lesson is very, sometimes when you read, you may be laughing by yourself, like a comedy type, this lesson. But anyway, you enjoy it, not enjoy it, that is different case. Now, let us come to the first paragraph of this lesson. First paragraph of this lesson. When he was a little boy, people who met him for the first time marveled at his name. Now, sometimes we have some funny names. Sometimes I also feel when I call out your surnames, especially, it's very difficult for me to pronounce them. You have seen how I struggle because that is your surnames. So certain surnames are very easy and certain we have to struggle to call them because sometimes wrongly pronounced. Same thing it happens many a times. You corrected me. Ma'am, not this is the way, this is the way. I was happy to take that correction because none of us perfect, isn't it? Now, when he was a little boy, people who met him for the first time marveled at his name. He was marveled at his name. Now, same case it happened to me when I came to Chikodi. Certain surnames are very funny for me. Now, which I have never heard it. Tenginkai, supposed to be that surname, we don't have here. And for example, I'll tell you, I had brought the paper for correction, or else I brought some names to enter in my laptop. I was sitting and typing one day. So, what happened? My brothers and sisters' children, they were looking at the names. And they were, what is that called? They were telling me, and I used to write. They used to laugh, what auntie these kind of surnames you have? Tenginkai means that is coconut in here, everywhere, coconut it in English. So, Kannada you say Tenginkai. Now, suppose you have Balekai. All these surnames are one funny for year when we hear this side, Dakshin Kannada. Understood? So this is also one funny name this boy has got. So it also makes the people to laugh. It was a long name and a bit of a tongue twister. It was a long name and it was a little bigger tongue twister. Twister means sometimes the tongue doesn't spell that words. Understood? So that's called tongue twister. When he started school, he started to go to school, his teachers preferred, that word underline, preferred to put him down in the class register as DNP. DNP. Now later on you will come to know what is DNP. See, this is the funny name which the teacher has to put in a shortly instead of calling long. All his friends called him DNP. All his friends called him DNP. His mother, who had been responsible for giving him the name in the first place, so shortened it even further and addressed him as DN. And his sister, not to be outdone, called him D. You see, one name, how many poems it has turned in, how many turned into so many poems. First they called is DNP. Second they called is DN. Third, his sisters also called D. So this is the way this name was going on. Now his real name you will come to know as you go to the lesson. Now come to the second paragraph. Now that he was older and wiser, DNP or DN or D always introduced himself to others by his full name, Durikanan Nalalgan Prashasti. Prayasthi. Understood? Durikanan Nalalgan Pratayasti. Pratayasti, that is. Okay, this is the name is real name. This was the real name. Now they shortened it that D is for Durikanan, N is for Nalalgan, and P is for Pratayasti. So this is the way they have shortened his name. Now, many people used to laugh at him by hearing. Now, in your sister calls D, what do you feel? One funny, somebody hears that, what is this mad fellow is calling, you know? Now, somebody says DNP, again somebody will laugh at you, thinking that what is this DNP, like that. And another one is DN. So there are 3 type forms of names they have kept for him for one name. For one name, they have kept 3 types of form. Maybe it is a funny name for him, and for his parents it may be short. So always we also, it happens sometimes we call in short names. I have heard. Now short names we call. They don't want to call long name. They what they call short they call. Suppose to his name is Durikannan Nalalgan Pratayasti, but DNP, very short. You require just a second to call his name. No need a long name you have to call. So, but others it is a very funny name. Others they will laugh, they will make joke on you, and there's something what that called say for your name. That is different thing. But whatever may be, this is the first paragraph I explained to you. You just read it, go through it, and you learn that name and to pronounce it. Durikanan Nalalalgan Pratayasti. You cannot pronounce that Pratayastri. So Pratayasti you can call. Then these 2 paragraphs only shortly I explained for this video section. So I am not going to longer to explain to you. The video is 10 minutes only enough, which you watch. This will be beautifully and do it well and safeguard yourself Don't keep roaming. I told you, read some books. Okay, bye. See you.